So, what's going on, guys? Just wanted to upload a new video. Basically, everything's going good this week. Had a lot of trials and everything like that, but pushed through it. Yeah, it wasn't too bad, and got 2 more weeks until my unborn son is here. So can't wait to see him. Me and my wife are excited. She goes in for appointment tomorrow. So basically, we can't wait to hear some good news and see maybe she's induced or to see what's going on. You know, just you never know. Kind of nervous, but we're prepared for him to be here. So, what I wanted to talk to you guys today is I found this neat little article. I know a lot of people, some of my videos have to deal with depression in effective ways, but I wanted to go through this article and maybe it can help somebody handle their depression, and get a hold of it because getting a hold of it is beneficial because it's a beast that takes over somebody's life. And it's good to understand, how to handle things in an effective way regarding depression. So when I look at the article is dealing with depression, self-help, and coping tips to overcome depression. So when I scroll down here, it says depression drains your energy, hope, and drive, making it difficult to do what you need to feel better. But while overcoming depression isn't quick or easy, it's far from impossible. You can't just will yourself to snap out of it, but you do have more control than you realize. Basically, saying is you do have control over things that happen in your life. You do have control over depression, but it's the steps that you take forward to handle your depression in effective ways. So basically, it's what you do to handle your depression, to break the chains and move on from it. So basically, when I read further, it says, but you do not have more control than you realize, even if your depression is severe and stubbornly persistent. The key is to start small and build from there. Feeling better takes time, but you can get there if you make positive choices for yourself every day. How many times have we heard that? If you make positive choices, positive actions come your way. I know talking some of my videos, I talk about positive choices, making the right choices to have the right outcomes. So it's important to make the right choices and stuff like that. So to lead you into a outcome where where your depression doesn't overcome you and you live a happy and successful life. The next thing it says, the road to depression recovery begins with a single step. It takes the step further. You have to make that step to go further. To then you have to push yourself to get yourself into treatment. If you don't get yourself into treatment, then you're not going to get the help that you need, and your depression can um, basically get worse. Then it could lead to basically have suicide thoughts and going from there. You don't want to get to that far. You want to handle your depression in the early stages before it escalates even further. It says it's the catch-22 of depression. Recovering from a depression requires action, but taking action when you're depressed is hard. In fact, that just thinking about the things you should do to feel better, like going for a walk or spending time with your friends, can feel overwhelming. That's why it's important to start small and slowly build from there. Basically, recovery doesn't happen in one day. You have to take that time. You have to put your effort into it and everything like that. If you don't put your effort into it, then you're not gonna get what's out of it. When I worked with kids at Presley Ridge. Presley Ridge is a rehabilitation facility for troubled youth, uh, and I had to work with kids every day to recover them, to help them with their depression and stuff like that. And the more I worked with them, the more they felt better, and the more they got living life to the fullest, seeing life in a different way. Next part says start small and stay focused. Draw upon whatever resources you have. You may not have much energy, but you probably have enough to take a short walk around the block or pick up a phone to call a loved one. Be patient with yourself and celebrate each accomplishment. The steps may seem small, but they quickly add up. If you can continue to take positive steps day by day, you'll soon find yourself feeling better. You know, take take every day, take day by day. When you're recovering from depression and stuff like that, it's good to take every day. You know, find what motivates you, find the energy, find what's positive in your life, and utilize that in an effective way. The more you utilize that in an effective way, the more you're going to be successful for a brighter future ahead of you. But it starts with you. It starts the motivation that you find inside yourself. to get yourself, find that positivity to keep yourself, undepressed, like not depressed. Depression self help tip number one: stay connected. When you're depressed, the tendency is to withdraw and isolate. Even reaching out to close family members and friends can be tough. Compound that with the feelings of shame and guilt you may feel in neglecting your relationships. A lot of people will have depression, push people away, and you know, push people out of their lives. It's important to keep people in your life. Surround yourself with positive people because a positive support group is going to help people get themselves, into recovery, to get themselves, undepressed and, have the feeling of being connected. I know a lot of people want that feeling of being connected, and they'll do anything to impress people. You're your own person. You don't need to impress people. You are put on this world for a reason. Utilize that reason so you can have positive outcomes. Like I said, social support is absolutely essential to depression recovery. Staying connected to other people in the outside world will make a world of difference in your mood and outlook. And if you don't feel that you have anyone to turn to, it's never too late to build new friendships and improve your support network. Basically saying is join a club, basically meet some friends and everything like that, so you can build that support system in an effective way. Um, it says reaching out is not a sign of weakness, and it won't mean you're a burden to others. The truth is, the more people are flattered if you trust them enough to confide in them. Your loved ones care about you and want to help. Look for support from people who make you feel safe and cared for. The person you talk to doesn't have to be able to fix you. He or she needs to be a good listener, someone who listens attentively and compassionately without being distracted or judging you. You know, a lot of people need that person to talk to. It could be going to treatment, it could be a person close to them so they can get the emotions off their chest. Make FaceTime a priority. Phone calls, social media, and texting are great ways to stay in touch, but if they don't replace good old fashioned in person quality time, the simple act is talking to someone face to face about how you feel can play a big role in lifting the fog of depression and keeping it away. Basically saying is, talk to people, talk to people on the phone, Skype them, and everything like that, so you can feel connect with them, feel that connection that that you have somebody in your life. Try to keep up with the social activities, even if you don't feel it. Often, when you're depressed, it feels more comfortable to retreat into a shell, but being around other people will make you feel less depressed. Find ways to support others. It's nice to receive support, but research shows you can get even bigger mood boosts from providing support yourself. So find ways, both big and small, to help others. Volunteer, be a listening ear for a friend, do something nice for somebody. Care for a pet. While nothing can replace the human connection, pets can bring joy and compassion, companionship into your life and help you feel less isolated. Caring for a pet can also get you outside of yourself and give you a sense of being needed, both powerful and a dose of depression. Basically saying with this is, finding yourself a pet. If you have a dog that you want to get, you go to Humane Society or go to a shelter and like get yourself a dog, and it's a good way to raise the chemicals in your mind to give yourself a comfort, a sense of comfort. You know, 10 tips for reaching out and staying connected. Talk to one person about your feelings. Help someone else by volunteering. Have lunch or coffee with a friend. Ask a loved one to check in with you regularly. Accompany someone to get movies, a concert, or a small get together. Call or email a old friend and go for a walk in with a workout buddy. Schedule a weekly dinner date. Meet new people by taking a class or joining a club. Confide in a clear member, teacher, or sports coach. Basically, all that is just getting connected with somebody. These are good tips to get connected in effective ways. If you guys want to take some time and read over this for a second, I'll just leave this right here for a second. You guys can read it. Okay, onward. Depression self help tip 2: get moving. When you're depressed, just getting out of bed can seem like a daunting task, let alone working out. But exercise is an important, powerful depression fighter and one of the most important tools in your recovery arsenal. Research shows that regular exercise can be as effective as medication for relieving depression symptoms. It also helps prevent relapse once you're well. To get the most benefit, aim for at least 30 minutes of exercise per day. This doesn't have to be all at once, and it's okay to start small. A 10-minute walk can improve your mood for 2 hours. Get outside. It was proven that basically, if you get outside and you're 50% more happier. Go for a walk, go for a run. Get that exercise going every day, so you can feel more better about yourself. Um, so the last things you see here is your fatigue will improve if you stick with it. Starting to exercise can be difficult when you're depressed and exhausted, but research shows that your energy levels will improve if you keep with it. You'll be less fatigued no more once it's part of your routine. Find exercises that are continuous and rhythmic. The most benefits for expression comes from rhythmic exercises, such as walking, weight training, swimming, martial arts, and dancing, when you both move your arms and legs. And the last one is add a mindfulness element, especially if your depression is rooted in unresolved trauma or fed by obsessive negative thoughts. Focus on how your body feels as you move, such as the sensation of your feet hitting the ground, or the feeling of the wind of your skin, or the rhythm of your breathing. Breathing is really important. I teach my patients to control their breathing, in which you can control your breathing. You can control your thoughts in an effective way. Hope you guys like this video. I like to go. It was I was thinking about this week going over tips and stuff like that to help people with depression in effective ways, improve their mood and stuff. And hope you guys like this. Destroy that like button so I can provide more videos. And if you guys like this, I'll provide more videos on different topics such as depression, anxiety, and how to handle them in an effective way. Hope you guys like this video and share this video. And yeah, I'll provide. Hopefully, I get some more videos uploaded this week. And you guys have a good day.